In the heart of ancient Mesoamerica, amidst grand temples and bustling markets, the Aztec civilization flourished. Their world was deeply intertwined with a pantheon of gods and goddesses who governed every aspect of life. Among them, one deity stood out for his immense power over an essential element, water. His name was Tlaloc, the god of rain, storms, and fertility. Tlaloc, one of the most revered deities in the Aztec pantheon, was a figure both feared and venerated. His origins trace back to ancient civilizations even before the Aztecs, with roots in the cultures of Teotihuacan and the Toltecs. But it was the Aztecs who solidified his image and worship, integrating him into their complex religious system. Tlaloc's iconography is unmistakable. He is often depicted with large, round eyes resembling goggles, a feature that has fascinated historians and archaeologists alike. These goggle eyes symbolize his ability to see through the clouds and control the rains. His fanged mouth, reminiscent of a jaguar's, underscores his fierce and sometimes terrifying nature. In his hands, Tlaloc holds symbols of lightning and maize, highlighting his dominion over storms and agriculture. The significance of Tlaloc in Aztec society cannot be overstated. As the god of rain, he was directly responsible for the success of crops, the sustenance of people, and the overall prosperity of the empire. Without his blessings, drought and famine would surely follow. Worship of Tlaloc was marked by elaborate and often solemn ceremonies. The Aztecs built grand temples in his honor, the most notable being the Templo Mayor in Tenochtitlan. This great temple had two shrines at its summit, one dedicated to Huitzilopochtli, the god of war, and the other to Tlaloc. During the festival of Atlqualo, held in the first month of the Aztec calendar, the people would offer sacrifices to appease Tlaloc and ensure the arrival of rains. Rituals dedicated to Tlaloc were deeply spiritual and, at times, harrowing. Offerings included food, precious objects, and, tragically, human lives. The Aztecs believed that the tears of sacrificed children were especially potent, as their purity would move Tlaloc to release the life-giving rains. These ceremonies, though difficult to comprehend through modern lenses, were integral to the Aztec way of life and their relationship with the divine. Tlaloc's influence extended beyond agriculture. He was also associated with mountains, which were seen as sacred and life-giving due to their ability to capture rain and feed rivers. The Aztecs often built shrines to Tlaloc on mountaintops, believing that these elevated sites brought them closer to their god. These mountain shrines, known as Tlalocan, were thought to be paradisiacal realms where Tlaloc resided with his entourage of helpers, the Tlaloc. The Tlaloc were lesser deities or spirits who assisted Tlaloc in distributing rain and storms across the land. It was believed that the souls of those who died from water-related causes, such as drowning or lightning strikes, would go to Tlalocan, a place of eternal spring and abundance. Tlalocan was depicted as a verdant paradise, filled with lush vegetation, rivers, and an abundance of food. It was the Aztec version of heaven, a stark contrast to the underworld, Mictlan. This belief highlights the duality of Tlaloc's nature, both a giver of life and a harbinger of destruction. Tlaloc's presence in Aztec mythology is rich and varied. One particularly fascinating tale involves Tlaloc's wife, Chalchiuhtlicue, the goddess of rivers, lakes, and seas. Together, they governed the waters of the world. However, their relationship was not without strife. According to one myth, Tlaloc's first wife, Xochiquetzal, was kidnapped by Tezcatlipoca, the god of night and sorcery. Enraged, Tlaloc unleashed a great flood upon the earth, reflecting his volatile and vengeful nature. Another myth speaks of the rivalry between Tlaloc and Huitzilopochtli. During a great drought, the people turned to Huitzilopochtli for salvation. Feeling neglected and jealous, Tlaloc withheld the rains even longer, causing immense suffering. It was only after a series of intense rituals and sacrifices that Tlaloc was appeased and the rains returned. Even today, echoes of Tlaloc's worship can be found in various cultural and religious practices in Mexico. The ancient rituals have evolved, but the reverence for rain and water remains. In some communities, traditional dances and ceremonies are performed to honor the rain gods. blending pre-Hispanic beliefs with Catholic traditions introduced during the colonial period. These contemporary celebrations serve as a testament to Tlaloc's enduring legacy. They reflect a profound respect for nature and an understanding of humanity's dependence on the forces that govern the natural world. Tlaloc, the mighty Aztec god of rain and fertility, remains a symbol of both the power and fragility of life. His story is one of awe and reverence, a reminder of the ancient wisdom that saw divinity in every drop of rain and every roll of thunder. As we look to the past, we find lessons that resonate with our present and future, a call to honor and protect the natural world that sustains us all. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of Tlaloc. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating explorations of ancient civilizations and their timeless stories.